Good day, legends. Stoked to have you back on the Fishiac channel. Strap in, because we're about to dive into an epic underwater adventure. I'm sure you have wondered before about aquatic life in the most remote places in the world. In today's episode, we take an abyssal dive into the deepest cave in the world, the Krubera cave, also referred to as the Veronia cave. Is it possible for there to be any life in the Krubera cave? The Krubera cave is the deepest known cave in the world. It is located in a disputed region of the country of Georgia, and it is one of the most remote places on Earth. The Krubera cave has been registered at 7,297 feet, or 2,224 meters deep. To give you some reference, this is deeper than several of the tallest places on Earth, including the Empire State Building in New York City, which reaches 1,454 feet, or 443 meters. The Eiffel Tower standing at 1,083 feet, or 330 meters, and even the tallest building in the world, which is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is reported at 2,717 feet, or 828 meters. Wow, take a minute to digest that fishy act, viewer. Have researchers actually found life in the Krubera cave? Think about a place with a frigid cold climate that lacks sunlight, and hence photosynthetic life. Well, we are thrilled to report that microorganisms have been found on the Krubera cave. It seems as if instead of relying on sunlight, they thrive by extracting energy from minerals found on the cave. Thereafter, microbacteria develops a form of a biofilm which is left in the cave walls and water areas. This is in essence how the food web is created in this remote area of the world. So back to our original question. Has life ever been found in the Krubera cave? And if so, with this being mainly an aquatic channel, let's talk fish, right? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint our community, but as far as scientists know, there is no known evidence of aquatic life in the Krubera cave. However, one cool fact is that there is a semi-aquatic species that has been found. To clarify, a semi-aquatic species doesn't require constant submersion in water, and instead, it switches its time between a body of water and land. Now, over at the Krubera cave, there is actually water to be found, and surprisingly, quite a lot of it. Always remember that where there's water, well, there's the possibility of life. Think about Mars and other planets, and the fact that astronomers have been telling us about the potential for life elsewhere for quite some time. Do you happen to know the semi-aquatic species that has been found to live in the Krubera cave? Drumroll, please. So, its scientific name is the Zenkovichia sandrorifoi sideroff. Now, what exactly is this species that honestly most of us are unable to even pronounce correctly? The Zenkovichia is basically an eyeless, shrimp-like crustacean. They have to rely on other senses for nutrition since, they lack vision. They are quite pale because of a lack of pigmentation. Alongside these melaninless crustaceans, there are also some bugs and microorganisms that have been found at the Krubera cave. Together, they form the ecosystem of one of the most remote and extreme living ecosystems known on Earth. Pretty interesting, right? Well, there you have it. The deepest cave in the world, the Krubera cave, is home to some of the most well-adapted species in the world. It even hosts a semi-aquatic, eyeless, shrimp-like crustacean. I think that's pretty amazing, but what are your thoughts? Would you maybe like to add one of those crustaceans to your tank? Thanks for watching until the end. I really hope to hear from you in the comments section. Please consider hitting the like button, share, and subscribe. God bless.